So early next week, our full lineup of speakers for the 2019 UK Hypnosis Convention is going to be announced. We're getting in contact with people over the coming days, and I'm going to be sharing many more regular videos involving our speakers between now and November, and we'll really be getting into the swing of things going forward from here onwards. What's this video all about then? Well, one of the things that I promised that I'd be doing is seeking to involve more academics and researchers as speakers in the UK Hypnosis Convention going forward. And I've been working incredibly hard in the past couple of months to secure what I consider to be some incredible speakers of the highest caliber to come and present. And in this video, I wanted to share with you those people. Excuse me, getting myself together. Firstly, we will be welcoming Dr. Jamie Barker, who is a senior lecturer in sports and exercise psychology at Loughborough University. He's a chartered sport and exercise psychologist with the British Psychological Society. He has an international research profile in applied sports and performance psychology. And it's based around three key themes, of which one is intervention effectiveness, which includes hypnosis and applied research methods. As a consultant, Dr. Barker worked with the Football Association, the England Cricket Board, Nottinghamshire County Cricket Club, Great Britain Rowing. He was the sports psychologist to the Great Britain Cerebral Palsy football team at the Rio 2016 Paralympics. And he's presently the national lead sports psychologist for disability football within the FA. It's great that he's coming. He's going to be presenting on the subject of using hypnosis to enhance an athlete's self-confidence and develop performance. And the purpose of his presentation is going to be discussing how hypnosis can be used to enhance self-efficacy in sports. And he'll give a theoretical rationale for using hypnosis to enhance self-efficacy. He'll share data outlining the effectiveness of hypnosis on performance and within applied controlled settings. And he's also going to be discussing applied issues relating to the use of hypnosis in elite sport. So we're also going to be welcoming two men that have delivered the Waxman Lecture, the annual prestigious hypnosis section delivered at the Royal Society of Medicine each year. The first is Dr. Ben Paris, who, after completing his doctorate in experimental psychology at the University of Sussex back in 2005, Dr. Paris went on to postdocs positions at the University of Exeter, the University of Oxford. He then joined Bournemouth University here, where I'm recording this, back in 2008, where he's developed his work on frontal lobe functions, attentional control in hypnosis and suggestion, and in the investigation of the symptom of inattention. He also met me during that time, and he's authored papers with me during my own PhD studies. His presentation title is How Effortless is Responding to Suggestions. Involuntary effortless responding is often thought to be a key marker of responding to hypnotic suggestion, and has been referred to as the classic suggestion effect by Weitzenhofer in the 1980s. However, there is evidence of regulation of hypnotic responses and the demonstration of active, attention-demanding attempts to fulfill the requirements of hypnotic suggestions. So this presentation is going to assess the evidence for effortless responding under suggestion. Then we'll also welcome Dr. Devin Terhune. Devin is a senior lecturer in psychology at Goldsmiths, University of London, where he co-directs the Goldsmiths Consciousness Research Unit and directs the Timing, Awareness and Suggestion Lab. And his lab uses methods from cognitive neuroscience and experimental psychology to study different features of awareness with a focus on neural basis of time perception and use of suggestion to regulate awareness. His talk is going to be entitled The Cognitive Neuroscience of the Highly Suggestible Person. So verbal suggestions are capable of eliciting pronounced changes in cognition and perception and their neurophysiological substrates, particularly in highly suggestible individuals. Devin will describe his recent research aiming to explain neurocognitive profile of highly suggestible people, examining brain networks that support higher order awareness and cognitive control, and so on. Okay, so if that were not enough for you, I have two more absolute stellar speakers. First up, the one and only Michael Heap. Yes, Michael Heap. Michael is a retired clinical and forensic psychologist. Over the last 40 years, he's published several books on hypnosis, as well as papers and chapters, and has lectured and taught on the subject throughout Europe, Israel, North America. He's co-author and editor of the Heartlands book of medical and dental hypnosis, which is a core textbook on my own diploma courses, for example. From 1990 to 2000, he was administrator of the diploma and master's courses in clinical hypnosis at Sheffield University, and was also involved in administering and teaching on similar courses at UCL, University College London. I'm thrilled that Michael's presentation is titled Hypnosis in Court. So occasionally experts in hypnosis are required to prepare reports for the civil or criminal courts in cases where hypnosis or a similar procedure has been used or may have been. And this presentation will describe a range of such cases that Michael's been involved in that raise questions relating to matters such as hypnosis and will, the reliability of memories elicited during hypnosis, reality testing during hypnosis, and ultimately the nature of hypnosis itself. It's going to be so cool. The final presenter I'm sharing with you today, back in 2007, co-authored the highly influential Cold Control Theory of Hypnosis in the book Hypnosis and Conscious States, the Cognitive Neuroscience Perspective. Yes, indeed, I'm referring to Zoltan Dienes, professor in experimental psychology at the University of Sussex. If you explore his publications dating back to the early 1990s, you'll see how prolific and highly influential an author Zoltan has been, publishing research on topics ranging from cognitive theories of hypnotic responding, higher order thinking, unconscious knowledge, and much more besides. So he's had this academic interest in the distinction between conscious and unconscious mental states, particularly unconscious knowledge. You know, much of the knowledge we acquire for dealing with the world appears to be unconscious. So, for example, we can use the rules of grammar to comprehend and produce grammatical utterances within a fraction of a second. Yet we cannot describe more than a few rules of grammar, you know. But when it comes to hypnosis, Professor Zoltan Dienes argues that hypnosis is a way of acting which is intentional, but the person is strategically unaware of those intentions. And he's going to be presenting a fascinating lecture at our convention. You know, I've got to say, I consider it a major coup rather, to be watching him and to be welcoming him at our event. So how about that, you know? I'm really excited. I hope you're excited. You're going to have a very rare opportunity to see and hear these scholars present and share research all at the same event, and really have something to get your teeth into, quite unlike anything else offered at a frontline hypnotherapy convention before, and quite unlike anything else on offer in the world today for frontline hypnotherapists. This event, you know, it's not going to be the same churning out of the same subjects with the same speakers, you know, just doing the rounds. Anyway, so you can, better get back to it. You can go to the convention website, secure tickets, invest in some major hypnosis education, and tickets are selling fast at the moment. That's it. I'll be back soon. Bye for now.